let's see what we can do. So this is 6, 12. I can do this for x equals 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. I probably should have left this untapped, because now I can't Doppelgang again. That's awkward. Okay, well, let's see what we can find with this. Do this just for one. I either need a green source, or I need... Is Lute gonna do it? Lute will do it. No, it's not gonna do it. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Red. Blue. No. So I need blue from this. And then 1, 2, 3. Play this. And then... Let's see. I need green here. I need blue here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can do this for 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Target the Biblioplex and these 2. Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. I should win this game. That would have that would have gotten me to the X spell, but now I'm just dead. Oh. 21. So let's flashback Doppelgang. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 from the floating, 21. So I can do x equals 6. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's T. Teak them for 21. Was sweet. Steam vents here. Then that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can do it for 3. I need to play steam vents. Do they have double burst lightning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I can just stop without the Resonating Lute. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 16. So I can Flashback, Doppelgang. Ah, cancel. I need to... How much? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can do this for x equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me the flashback. I need to stock up. There's my flashbacks. And then flashback. Where's my traumatic critique? There it is. And then do this x equals 20. No. I don't have 20? Really? Okay. Well, how much do I have? 4? Well, maybe if I do this, then I'll have 20. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I can do this for 16. Welcome everyone, Sean here. Got a spicy meatball for everyone today. This deck, it's a Temur control, really a blue-red control deck that's just splashing green for Doppelgang as like the over-the-top finish. This Temur control deck recently put up a third place finish in a standard challenge. Standard challenges are quite competitive, so it's got a little more oomph behind it than just a simple league finish. So third place in a standard challenge is like a really good result, especially for like a breakout unique build like this. And this one caught my eye because it is, it's more like a combo control deck. So like you're playing the cheap removal, the card draw, a little bit of counter spells. It plays the big mana with Tablet of Discovery and Resonating Lute. And then instead of like Jeskai Revelation or the red paradigm spell, I don't remember the name of it, Improvisation Capstone or something like that. Instead of playing those cards, this deck is playing 2 Doppelgangs and a Traumatic Critique. So the way that this deck wins, I should say, the person who made the top 3 finish in the standard challenge, their name is Savior0117. So props to them for coming up with this sweet, unique build. But the way that this deck wins is you like build your mana in the early games, stabilize, and then you go for a big Doppelgang. If Doppelgang x equals 3, let's say, that requires 11 mana. So like 9 for the X, 3, 3, 3, and then the 2 for the blue and green. So like 11 mana, you can target like Tablet of Discovery and 2 lands, and then you get 9 mana back from that, while also milling 3 cards from Tablet of Discovery. And then you can kind of like, or ideally it'll be like 2 Tablet of Discoveries in a land, and then that gives you 6 Tablet of Discoveries that each make 2 mana, so 12. 15 with the 3 lands, and then you can like chain it into more Doppelgangs, milling 6 cards that it'll allow you to play, and then you can like flashback, target your Doppelgang, make even more mana on the next one, keep milling, hopefully hit another flashback, and then eventually Traumatic Critique them out. So like once this deck reaches a critical mass of mana, it can win in a single turn, and it's super sweet when it does work. So the downside of that is that when you are on Arena and you have a rope clock instead of a chess clock like you do on MTG Online, it's very possible to like be mid combo, still have plenty of game actions to take, and then it'll just end your turn. So that happened once. The turn just ended on me, and then another time I just recorded 4 matches. So once the turn just ended on me, and another time I was popping off and probably could have kept it going because I was like 2 mana short from killing them. I probably could have kept it going to try and get more mana, but I was running out of time, and so I just Traumatic Critiqued them for 18 instead of 20, and then they untapped and killed me. So I very much could have won those games if I had a chess clock instead of the MTG Arena rope. But as hard and difficult as this deck is to play on Arena, it is super fun and satisfying. You get to have some like ridiculous turns that you probably saw a bunch in the intro. I'm about to clip those. And the deck is really fun. It's probably not going to become a metagame contender, is my guess. I think that the deck is very vulnerable to graveyard hate. Playing the 4 flashbacks means like if they randomly exile your Traumatic Critique, sometimes that happens, it'll just get milled, or you'll like pitch it early to something like a Broadside Barrage or something, or you'll have to like fire it off early to survive and then plan on winning by flashing it back. And if they exile it, then you're kind of stuck with winning with either copying their stuff with Doppelgang or copying like Great Hall of the Biblioplex with the Doppelgang, which means that you actually need to like stabilize instead of just like survive long enough to one-shot them. It's a very big difference. So ultimately, I don't think that this version is better than just like the 4-color, 5-color, or Jeskai versions that are running around. That they've also started playing Tablet of Discovery. Like some versions are still playing a whole bunch of loots. Some versions have shifted to more Tablet of Discovery, and some are playing a split, kind of like this deck is. But usually the lists that I've at least looked closely at that have put up recent finishes at the Pro Tour and then the 2 big tournaments that were this past weekend, they're playing like 3 Revelations, 2 Capstones, and then like 2 or 3 Flashbacks. And that is more slots that they're dedicating to like their big mana stuff. But you know, their mana is a little bit worse, but they do get more variety in like the stuff that the answers that they have, right? They get to play like actual Day of Judgment or Inevitable Defeat, whereas we're stuck playing like Into the Flood Maw and Sear and Firebending Lesson, and those cards like usually are able to get the job done, but like there was one match against Mono Green where we just died to a Chocobo that outscaled our burn, or we, can't beat a Drake Hatcher, like put a lot of pressure on us, where we didn't have a very clean answer to it. So I do think that the downside of playing just straight blue-red, like, yes, the mana is a lot cleaner, and it lets you play Doppelgang as your top end, but it is a trade-off with the other control decks, and therefore I don't think this deck is going to catch on. But it was still super fun to play. It's a really fun puzzle to have. I lost a bunch of rank playing this deck for you just now, but it was tons of fun, and I'm glad that I did it. Tried it out, and you know, if you're a glutton for punishment and you like wonky and big mana decks like this, then maybe try it out. Otherwise, you can live vicariously through me, and you don't have to put your own rank on the line to play it. But I'm all smiles because this deck is super fun. This is like the kind of dirtily control decks that I like to play, and you get some pretty sweet turns with it. So let me know what you think about the deck. I don't know if I would recommend any changes. The deck does seem kind of glutted on 3-drops, so maybe like lowering the curve. If you really wanted to like go deep on this deck, I could see trying to add like another color. The mana in the deck is pretty good, but like Tablet of Discovery is at its best when you have lots of like red spells that you can mill, especially if you like play Tableau on turn 3, like flipping a Sear or a Pyroclasm or a Firebending Lesson is like best case scenario. So there is like a tension there. So I don't know if you really want to go deep on like trying to think about adding more colors to the deck. But yeah, I'm glad that I tried it out, and I think there's potential. So let me know what you think, and thanks for being here. The matches were sweet, but you might have just seen the highlights in the intro, and that might have been all of them. All right. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time. Enjoy the matches. Peace and chicken grease. Smang. Okay. Take this. We'll see how good Pyroclasm is. Probably just gonna fire it off. Like, Moon Shadow grows pretty quickly, and if I need to flash it back, I can. Okay, the Mardu deck. Yikes. I don't actually have any enchantment hate in this deck, so we need to start turbo trying to get big. I have Doppelgang, but nothing to target with it yet. And no big mana yet. Ooh, wow. Okay. Let's do this. Keep digging. Okay. Tablet. I want to take both of these tablets. I can play both of them next turn. Is that greedy? If I take both of them next turn, then I'll have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, potentially 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana, and then I can do Doppelgang for 2. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna have faith. Okay. We are under quite a bit of a clock here. Oh, they're level 3-ing it. So we're gonna take 2. Okay, so they got the card that they wanted. Ooh. Do I want to keep Into the Flood Maw? Maybe? So I can hold up Broadside Barrage and then just Flood Maw. Unfortunately, this is only this turn. I have a feeling they grabbed a haste dude, though, the Hardened Academic. So Like if I play Into the Flood Maw, then they'd have to replay Cool but Rude, but they're going to have an attacker. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Get rid of the canal. We're well on our way to, like, getting a bunch of mana. Another tablet? Do I need another consult? Or do I just want to take another land? I'll be a little greedy. Okay, so that's 6 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 12 mana. So I can Doppelgang for X equals 3 and target 2 tablets and a land. So they're each at level 2. Okay, so I'm going to take 4 damage here when they discard. Practiced offense, okay. I'm at 12. If they play a discard outlet here... I need to kill them this turn. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So this is 6, 12. I can do this for X equals 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. I probably should have left this untapped, because now I can't Doppelgang again. That's awkward. Okay, well, let's see what we can find with this. Do this just for 1. I either need a green source, or I need... Is Lute gonna do it? Lute will do it. No, it's not gonna do it. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Red. Blue. No. So I need blue from this. And then 1, 2, 3. Play this. And then... Let's see. I need green here. I need blue here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can do this for 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Target the Biblioplex and these 2. Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. I should win this game. That would have that would have gotten me to the X spell, but now I'm just dead. Okay. That's my own fault for not being fast enough. Okay, this deck is very tricky to play on Arena. Okay, let's see. Into the Flood Maw. What's not good against them? Broadside Barrage is pretty slow. I don't know if I want to try and like fight them on the axis of their graveyard. Because if they have a Bloodghast, that's pretty bad for me. So maybe I do want to bring in the Graveyard Hate. Take out like the expensive removal and like the expensive counter spells. Bring in one more Flood Maw. Like, I don't know how good Slagstorm is. They're kind of a go-wide deck. Maybe Slagstorm is better than the counterspells, but the counterspells can at least catch Coolba Rude. I'm going to try the Slagstorms over it, but that could be wrong. I think if I hadn't timed out there, I would have won that game. Because we would have doppelganged for 3, gotten 3 more lands, and then 3 more or 6 more tablets, which would have milled for 6. I could have consulted again to find the traumatic critique and then killed them. Voice of Victory. This comes in untapped. There's our traumatic critique. Do I want to give them... Yeah, let's... Deals 3 damage to each creature. And then that way, if I mill a land off the tablet next turn, I can play it. They're notably missing black mana. Okay, or I can just Firebending Lesson that. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, Slagstorm. I need to develop my mana though. So hopefully I mill a land here. Ooh, that's not a land. Voice of Victory. Okay, Slagstorm looks better now. Yeah, 3 damage to each creature. We'll just play this tapped. Don't really want to consult for 1, but I might need to. Hardened Academic. Okay. There's Bloodghast coming back. Let's just save ourselves some life here. Don't want to get below 10 if I don't have to. Nice. Missing 2 attackers. Okay. Let's do this now. If we hit our firebending technique, then great. We don't have green mana, notably. So let's do this. Rattle. Slag Storm. I think I just want double flashback here. Discarding a Burst Lightning. I'm just going to do this. And six, 8, 10, 12, 14. Plus 6 is 20. Okay. $21. So let's flashback Doppelgang. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 from the floating, 21. So I can do X equals 6. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's T. Teak them for 21. Was sweet. Let's see if we can do it again. I mean, Slagstorm was really good there, so maybe I want that. Soul Guide Lantern, Pyroclasm. Ghost Vacuum. Is doing its thing. We don't have an answer to Cool But Rude, but we can just try and go over the top. Ooh, this is a mulligan, that's for sure. This is this is awful. We have no card draw. Okay. Keeping this. We need to hit like stock up and or consult and or tablet to get us into the game. Let's see. How much do they want to get aggro on me? They can scale out the Mako. Like, they can activate this as many times as they want. If they have a practiced offense in their hand, I think I'm probably just gonna die. But we'll see. Maybe we'll draw like a Sear or something to be able to kill the Mako. Bloodghast is good. Second Slag Storm, probably not gonna do it, because Mako can definitely outscale it now, especially since it's gonna get a counter from the Academic. Okay, they put the counter on the Academic. So we're going to take a ton here, but... Oh, and they have a practiced offensive? Yeah, we're just dead to that practiced offensive. Okay, good game. 3 damage to each creature. Okay, well... I don't think that 6-card hand... Actually, that 6-card hand might have been okay against... No. It was just a bounce spell and a Firebending Lesson, so... Well... I'm going to call that one a win in my heart, because we definitely lost to ourselves in Game 1. Bit Flipper. Bit Flipper. Okay. Keep this. Is this prowess? Is this elementals? Prowess, okay. Split and... So I think I just want the not painful land. I already have another stock up. Yeah, let's do it this way. Maybe taking the tablet is unnecessary since I have the loot. Maybe I wanted the consult over the tablet. Okay. Do they have the secret identity? They're gonna go looking for it. They bottomed, that's a good sign. Okay. Love that. Drake Hatcher. That is strangely problematic, since... Let's see what's more likely. Stocking up and trying to find Sear? That might be the play. Yeah, I think that's better than playing tablet and trying to flip into Sear. So let's do this. That's... None of those are Sears. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have just gone for tablet plus stock up instead of trying to And then that just sets me up to try and go off instead of trying to be reactive. But honestly, like, the Drake tokens are, well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I am very much open to acknowledging that that was a suboptimal line. Critique. So I can traumatic critique the Drake Hatcher here. But that, no, because if they... I think I want to just slam the loot and then just set myself up to go nuts next turn. I don't think they can kill me here. Unless they have a slick shot in their hand. Yeah, they didn't even make a Drake at the end of turn, so... Unless they're playing, like, Boomerang Basics. Okay. That is something I didn't think about in terms of getting punished by having into Boomerang Basics the tablet, too. Okay. Now I feel a little less certain. So, let's go digging. Doppelgang. Plus tablet. If they pop off here, we might be in some trouble. Okay. 1 and 9. Drake Hatcher only has 1 token on it now. Or 1 counter. They're just saying go? What kind of interaction do they have? Are they playing counter spells? Okay, Flashback. Do I just want to take Sear? I don't have any more card draw in my hand. But maybe I just want to take Sear and play, like, the safe route? Or, like, Broadside Barrage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, but if I play Lute, then I'll have 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'll still be able to do it for 2. I don't think they main deck counter spells. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Burst Lightning, okay. Puts me to 5. So if I play my Steam Vents here, Then that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can do it for 3. I need to play Steam Vents. Do they have double burst lightning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I can just stop without the Resonating Lute. So 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. So I can Flashback, Doppelgang. Cancel. I need to... How much? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can do this for x equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me the flashback. I need to stock up. There's my flashbacks. And then flashback. Where's my traumatic critique? There it is. And then do this x equals 20. No. I don't have 20? Really? Okay. Well, how much do I have? 4? Well, maybe if I do this, then I'll have 20. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I can do this for 16. But I'm probably just dead. That's unfortunate. Ugh. Yeah. They did have 1 burst lightning, so maybe it was good that I played around. Slagstorm. So 3 steps ahead is like garbage against them. Probably just want Slagstorm and Into the Flood Maw. Pyroclasm wasn't super great against them either. But it at least kills a slick shot. Man. I need to have like a cheat sheet. Maybe I should make that before my next match. Just make a cheat sheet of like Doppelgang math. Because you need to like really have the math to crunch to play this deck effectively on Arena. Unfortunately, if you have like a chess clock, playing this deck on Magic Online is a lot better. Ugh. This is not good. like, this is better, I guess. So unfortunately, they probably have counter magic in their deck now, which makes my job a lot harder. This is probably going to get countered. Yeah. Not like I could play around the Spell Pierce anyway. Yikes. I don't know if this deck wants Flow State. What's going on? Yep. So I probably need to bring in the sideboard and graveyard hate because I don't have a way to play around Storm Chaser's talent. Yeah, if they find a Boomerang Basics, I'm in a wee bit of trouble. Ooh. Well, and there goes my answers to it. My Kingdom for a Burst Lightning.
Thanks for the helping paw. Oh yeah, plan's coming together.
Okay, that was pretty good. I think we're still in a ton of trouble here, but... They have a null? No? Okay. Well, if we can Doppelgang, like, a bunch of lands plus their Storm Chaser's talent, we might be in some business. Ral is going to Emblem here, though. That's too bad.
Another genius idea by Eric.
Yeah, we're not winning this one. Ugh.
Oh yeah, plan's coming
I feel like if I didn't have the time clicking down on me last game, I would have been able to like stitch together the win. If I had like dug for one more Doppelgang and then made more mana. But yeah, okay. That's pretty sweet. They got their RAL to pop off. Well, 0-2. Just falling further down platinum. Doesn't feel great. But this deck is sweet. I just need to play it better. I'm gonna make my Doppelgang cheat sheet. MTG drip. Not the best, but I could also do a lot worse than this. Okay, landfall. They don't have a turn 1 elf. Let's see if they play Cub here. Ooh, Chocobo. Do they have a fetch land? They do. That's awkward. Okay. Well, we can't Pyroclasm. Badger, Mole, Cub. Nice. Why didn't they pop that now? Would have loved to draw that. Okay, Chocobo is just gonna beat us down here. We need to draw like... We have one Flood Pit, or Into the Flood Maw. Seven mana, jeez. So 8. They can put me to 1. Oh no, they just pop the Fabled Passage and then animate a different land, and then I die exactly. I can't even flashback anything. Yep, they're going for it. Okay. So I'm at 2. Let's see what we can draw. Probably nothing. Let's... I guess I should have played my land to see one more card. If I hit Flood Maw, then I could have bounced both their things, and then Firebending Lesson, their Bossing Sade land, and then get one more turn, but... yeah, as it stands. Chocobo. Okay, well, this is the matchup for Flash Freeze into the Flood Maw. That's not great. Pyroclasm was pretty medium there. S- s- We draw the land, like we're in business. And we're elves, okay. Well, even if we don't draw a third land, we should be able to live for a little while. Come on, third land. That's not a third land. That's not a third land. Oh well. Come on. Final hand. I bought a. I think I want to keep the Doppelgang since I have a bunch of mana. So let's take a risk. Inspiring Vantage. This is either Mardu that I'm playing against, or this is Jeskai Control. I think Jeskai Control has a larger metagame percentage, so okay, it's Mardu. Oh well. I shouldn't. Yeah, I should have just cast this to loot. No, it's not Mardu. It's the Boros aggro deck. Steam mats. Ah. Disenchant, dude. Come on. If I draw an untapped land, I'm probably just dead. This puts me to 5, and then they can attack me for 2, down to 3. I don't think I can get them in one turn from this spot. Okay, this puts me to 1. So here's my untapped land. So I can do this for 2. So 1, 2. I can flashback. I don't have a wrath. I need to go digging for Pyroclasm. I'm dead to any creature. Nice. Ooh. I got Flash Freeze because they're playing Voice. I don't know what I'm supposed to bring Emeritus in against. Like, maybe the Disruption heavy decks? Yeah, I can see this working out. Try and hit a land with Thundering Falls. Maybe I'm supposed to take out Firebending Lesson. Because, like, all their stuff has 3 toughness. Get rid of you. All their important stuff has 3 toughness. Except that guy. I can kill that guy. Yeah, there's the 3 toughness. Womp womp. Flaming Effigy? Get out of here, Pyroclasm. Ooh, second Voice of Victory. They have to have a Cathar's Commando in their hand if they didn't play. Unfortunately, I don't have any good targets that I can... It's just Into the Flood Maw, I guess. So 4, 5, 6. Next turn I'm going to have 7 mana. But I need 8 to be able to Doppelgang for 2. Yeah, there's the Cathar's Commando. So they get to hit me for 5 here, pop the Commando. Kill my tablet. This doesn't feel great. Oh, jeez. I mean, that wasn't that much better than playing the Flaming Effigy. I mean, it's still pretty good. Yeah, I guess it was significantly better. What am I saying? Slagstorm? That's not a Slagstorm. Are you a Slagstorm? You're not a Slagstorm. Am I just dead? That's 5 on board. Flaming Effigy is +2. They can pump it? Okay, yeah, that just kills me. Okay. Ugh. We got to do our thing twice, but we lost to our own clock, and then we also just got wrecked in the face twice, so that... I feel like that's a fair snapshot of the deck. I mean, it makes sense that the person that did well with this deck did it on MTGO and not on Arena. But I think that the concept is super cool. Yeah. I might have gone 2-2 if I had a chess clock instead of the rope. But then we also just got run over by the 2 aggro decks that we played against. Well, 2 of the 3 aggro decks that we played against. What was the second deck that we played against? No, they were all aggro decks, so yeah. Like, we almost beat 2 of them, and then we got run over by the other 2. We did mulligan a lot in the 2 matches that we lost. But the deck seems sweet. Maybe Emeritus comes in against control. That's probably what it is. It doesn't seem like it has a lot of flex spots, but yeah. Let me know what you think of the deck. I like playing decks like this that are kind of just over the top and win condition as an afterthought. Doppelgang is just a super, super sweet card. So, like, when it pops off big. But it is rather fragile. So, let me know what you think, and thanks for stopping by. Hopefully me getting my face pummeled in for 4 matches in a row was insightful or entertaining, at the very least, to you. If you find the content valuable at all, please consider subscribing, and let me know what you think of the deck. This was a fun one, despite going 0-4. I'm glad that I tried this deck out. It's a fun one. All right, peace and chicken grease. Catch you next time.